Hey guys, welcome in. What we do on this channel is we make strange decks that are fun and informative. And what we do is we also purposely show games that we lose as well as ones that we win to keep it a little fresh and to let you see some of the trappings of the decks. Thanks a lot for watching. Enjoy. So, we're playing some Magic the Gathering again, and last week we gave you no games that featured black at all. So, we're going to do a black deck to start off, and I'm calling it Taking Damage for Fun. How are we doing that, and why? Well, let's start off with one copy of Phyrexian Arena. At the beginning of your upkeep, you draw a card and lose one life. I only chose one of these because I wanted to play this other card instead. Stronghold Arena. It's got kicker. It's one black and one colorless, and you can kick it with green and or white. When it enters the battlefield, you gain 3 life for each time it was kicked, and whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, you may reveal the top card of your library and put it into your hand. If you do, you lose life equal to its mana cost. Well, we've got some big things in here that are expensive, like Vraska. 6 mana, Planeswalker that can be cast for 5 mana and 2 life. It's got a 0 ability, draw a card and lose 1 life, then proliferate. There's another place we're taking damage. -2, you can turn one of their creatures into a treasure, or you could turn one of yours into a treasure if you really needed to. And the -9 we don't even care about. We can get to it in this, but we don't have any poison creatures in our deck. So the most we could get them to is 9 poison counters. So we're just ignoring the ultimate. We also have Invasion of Fioria. When it enters the battlefield, you choose one or both, destroy all legendary creatures, destroy all non-legendary creatures, or, as I said, both. This becomes a battle, which if you hit it for 4 damage, you can cast Marchesa Resolute Monarch, a 3/6 Menace, Death Touch. When she attacks, remove all counters from up to 1 target permanent, so if they've got a Planeswalker out, you can just immediately destroy it. And at the beginning of your upkeep, if you haven't been dealt damage since your last turn, you draw a card and lose 1 life. Cruelty of Gix. Target opponent reveals their hand. Choose a creature Planeswalker card from it. They discard that card. The number 2 ability is what we're looking for the most here. Search your library for a card, put it into your hand, then shuffle. You lose 3 life. And the third is you can put target creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. We also have Beseech the Mirror. Bargain spell where we can sacrifice an artifact, enchantment, or token to bargain this. Lets you search your library, exile a card face down, and shuffle. If the spell card was bargained, you can cast the exiled card without paying its mana cost if it cost 4 or less. Otherwise, put the card in your hand. So we're taking all this damage. We've got to find ways to gain some life back. So we've got 1 copy of Sorin, the Mirthless. Can make us a 2/3 vampire creature token with flying and lifelink. But he also does what the rest of the deck is trying to do. Look at the top card of your library. You may reveal that card, put it into your hand. If you do, lose life equal to its mana value. We have Defiler of Flesh, a 4/4 with Menace. As an additional casting cost to cast black permanent spells, you can pay 2 life. Those spells cost 1 black less. This effect reduces only the amount of black mana you pay, and as you cast a black permanent spell, target creature you control gets +1/+1 and Menace until end of turn. Now we got to start looking at ways to protect ourselves and our life total. So we've got Henrika Damnathi. This helps us on both sides. So she comes into play as a 1/3 flyer for 4 mana. And beginning of combat in your turn, you can choose one that hasn't been chosen. Each player sacks a creature, you draw a card and lose 1 life, or transform her, and she becomes a 3/4 flying Death Touch lifelinker, who can make creatures that I control with flying Death Touch or lifelink get +1/+0 until end of turn. We have Gixian Puppeteer. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. And when he dies, you can return a creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. So we're going to be drawing a lot of extra cards. As you've seen, a lot of these have abilities where lose a life, draw a card. Lose a life, draw a card. That sort of thing. We've got a lot of that in there. With this guy, you're only gaining 1 life instead of losing 1 life, and your opponent will lose 2. We've got Gix, Yawgmoth Praetor. Sorry about that. We've got Gix, Yawgmoth Praetor. 3/3 for 3 mana. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to one of your opponents, its controller may pay 1 life. If they do, draw a card. That goes right back into working with the Gixian Puppeteer. I've never used his second ability, so I don't think it's going to come up, so I won't even read it. We've got Gumdrop Poisoner. Instant side of the adventure creates a food token, and you can cast her as a 3/2 lifelink. When it enters the battlefield, up to 1 target creature gets -X/-X until end of turn, where X is the amount of life you gained this turn. We've got Werefox Bodyguard. 2/2 flash. Enters the battlefield, exile up to 1 other target non-fox creature until Werefox Bodyguard leaves the battlefield. And you can pay 1 white and 1 colorless to sacrifice the Werefox Bodyguard, and you gain 2 life. So, a lot of people think that this card is very underwhelming. It's because they haven't quite figured out how to break this. Most people are thinking you're going to flash this out to exile one of your opponent's cards. No, you flash it out to exile your own creature to protect it. Then you sacrifice your Werefox Bodyguard later, gain the life, which helps you out with this deck, and then your creature comes back into the battlefield. You can just use the Bodyguard to protect your own creatures. I think that's the better play with this card. We've got Lord Skitter's Blessing. When Lord Skitter's Blessing enters the battlefield, create a Wicked Roll token attached to target creature you control. At the beginning of your draw step, if you control an enchanted creature, you lose 1 life and draw an additional card. More of our card draw. Shrouded Shepherd. Its sorcery adventure side says creatures your opponents control get -1/-1 until end of turn. This meta is just loaded with token creatures, and lots of them are small, so you are likely going to get good value out of this. Its 2/2 creature side, however, when Shrouded Shepherd enters the battlefield, target creature you control gets +2/+2 until end of turn. That sounds nice, but more often than not, you're just playing this out to get a body. Unless you have a Phyrexian Missionary out. A 2/3 lifelinker, and it has Kicker. When it enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, you can return a creature card from your graveyard to your hand. So this is a good target to hit that +2/+2 with and attack in with a 4/5 lifelinker. And we got 4 copies of the Lunarch Veteran. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life, and it has Disturb, so you can play it back from the graveyard to get a 1/1 flyer, and whenever another creature you control leaves the battlefield, you gain 1 life. And if this creature would be put in the graveyard from anywhere, exile it. And just for fun, it has won a bunch of games for me so far. Rankle's Prank. Just a bizarre 4-mana sorcery. I just have 1 copy in here, but it's choose 1 or more. Each player discards 2 cards, each player loses 2 life, or each player sacrifices 2 creatures. This just ends games. But it's very situational, so you're not going to use it too often, so we just put 1 in. As for lands, I'm not going to overly explain this, but my choices on how many of each land and what land is in here is all based on when I need the lands untapped. So I've got a lot of fast lands in here with green. I know it sounds weird because I don't have anything on turn 1 or 2 with green, but it actually smooths the deck out dramatically for when I do play the Stronghold Arena. I'll be able to play it on turn 4 every time for both kickers because of the fast lands that are green, the green-white one and the white-black one here just really help with that. So we're going to go ahead and get into some games. There's a college offering degrees in being a social media influencer. Is this stream degreed? I actually have a degree in that, Selamu. Literally, before it was a thing. I actually got a degree in that. It's kind of funny. Alright, let's play this hand. We do need another black source because all of these are double black, but they're all later turn stuff, so I've got a few turns to get any creature out to put this down on them. I don't want to waste this because when it comes into play it does create a Wicked Roll token. Alright, well if they're not playing anything, we'll take advantage of that by just slow playing our own stuff. We'll draw a card, lose a life. No blocks. Okay, well, they just made my next play a lot easier for me. But how many plays do I want to do? 2, I think. We'll just exile this. Put this puppy out. Get the royal token on her. Transformer. Get in for 4 in the air with lifelink. Next turn, we can do all kinds of crazy shit if we want to. But it all depends on what they do. They're probably going to want to take out this Werefox bodyguard to get the creature back. If they do, we can Invasion of Fioria next turn and just wipe the board of everything but the Henrika.
Not to mess with me. The experience will do you good.
All right. We'll do this first.
Oh, well, aren't you precocious?
Get ourselves a food token. We have gained 4 life, so we can just put this right out, kill his creature. Have a big swing in our favor. Thank you very muchly, sir. We'll do this so that it exiles his creature too. He thought he was getting it back, but he was not.
Taught them everything they know.
Okay, so we can do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. We can do this, see what he's got in his hand. Get rid of that. Get this puppy out and get ourselves a creature. I'm not even sure what we're going to get with our Cruelty of Gix.
Go on, impress me.
But let's just take a look through. have some fun with it. I'd probably be an idiot not to get that. Going to be lurking, getting chores done? Thank you very much just for being here. I appreciate you.
We know nothing of Phyrexia's plans.
I don't want to submit that because there's no creatures in the graveyard.
Embrace the heat of the moment.
How do I want to do this? Let's draw the card first. See what we get.
Phyrexia's threads.
We'll just go ahead and all attack this. See what they do. Boo, 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 boo. Let's just destroy all creatures. And our last two cards just draw us a ton of cards. So we are about to outvalue the hell out of this guy. He will not be able to keep up because we'll be able to draw 4 cards a turn, which is just insane.
The experience will do you good.
Kicker. Kicker. I actually want to attack him and not his planeswalker so that I get the card off of this. Draw another card.
We know nothing of Phyrexia's plans.
So yeah, 3 cards on that turn, and from here on we can start drawing 4 a turn.
Ha! Got you!
Ha! You did got me. It's okay.
You won't walk away next time.
Sure. That can be a treasure now.
I see
And we'll put this guy back out. No. Let's go ahead and just kill off the Jaya now.
Now you can tell everyone you beat the Jaya Ballad.
I can, because I did. Okay. Boom, boom. Oh, beautiful. That could not have been a better draw right there, obviously. Because we can just get rid of this now and then recast another one out.
Won't matter at all. Another for my collection. Embrace metal.
And that one can also become a treasure.
Better stone than flesh.
Put this guy out. Sure. Yep. What do we got? Land. Go ahead and exile something. I'll still get this guy's trigger off of these, and it can only happen one turn, so no reason not to, no reason not to turn this other creature into a treasure.
Gaze into my eyes.
Attack that there and that there. Get back, puppy. No, get back. Man, even when we're purposely taking damage, we're still up to 30 life. Yeah, there's just no way he was going to outvalue me being able to draw 3 to 4 cards a turn. Okay. Similar to last time, couple of double blacks. I don't know if I want to keep this, but I don't want a mulligan. So I will try it. This can defend me, so I'll play that one last out of the 3. Oh yeah, I'll definitely need to if I'm playing against mono red. This is likely going to be a very tough matchup for us, given that we want to use our life total as a resource. Excuse me.
Oh, I've never crashed a wedding like this before. Woohoo! Watch me heat up the dance floor.
So we're just playing defense for a little bit. That's really the best that we can do. I'm gonna hold up this Aganjo.
Let's bring things up to a simmer.
Let's get rid of this guy. Need an untapped black source. Didn't get it. However, we can gain life with this.
This is a fun idea.
Boy, that was a lucky exile right there. Oh, hey, black source way too late. Does he have a way of killing it? Because it's really my only way back in the game now.
You're lucky this is a warning shot.
So I gain 3 life. If he casts a spell and I block a Monastery Swift Spear, I die. So I kind of just have to go with that. Nah, let's get risky. What the hell? Let's have fun. Okay, so I could kick this for 1 and still get a Werefox bodyguard also. Gain 3 life out of it. I have to attack this or he just wins next turn.
That's it. I'm done playing.
Ah, he's saying good game. Perhaps it's a good game. Or perhaps not. Well, that's too late. Okay, but I'm blocking him and him. Nice.
Come on, Chandra. Think of something good.
Yeah, think of something good, Chandra, you jerk.
Can't douse these flames.
Yeah, you can't douse them. I know.
So I'm a little hot-headed. So what?
What you got? What do? Do you attack in? If you don't, you let me get back in the game. Mr. NetDeck himself. I'll give him his creature back. But not until after I block with it. Let's make ourselves a food token. Make him sack his creature or his Chandra. Alright.
Aw, party's over.
Yeah, we'll wait on that. Okay. Ooh, that's very, very good here. Because I don't need two of these. What do we want? That's 4 mana right now. Let's get Sorin. Get ourselves another lifelinker.
My will must be obeyed. I bring my own army.
Let's go there and there. We want the exile creatures gone. Just make another one of these.
Befalls us all. You will
Ooh,
serve
that's
well.
ballsy. Oh no, I don't have to. I can just play it out. Reveal. We at least took damage and got something out of it once in this game against Mono Red. Nice! Holy crap, how did we win that? But man, we had just enough life gain. I'll tell you what, that one card that lets you kick it with green and white to gain life, no one ever plays it. That just saved me. I gained 12 life out of that card alone. I don't win without it. Yeah, Cage, that guy definitely forfeited. We'll keep this. So this is why we want our fast lands that have green and white. Because we're going to have some double white stuff here and there. We want to just make sure that we can play it out. This guy's playing green-blue, so he's not going to have a bunch of, like, 1/1 rats. So we can go ahead and play this guy out. Our next turn, we've got this saved up if needed. Into that, the following turn. So we've got some plays here. He's likely ramping, though, playing green-blue, so we might want to save this for a big threat. That's probably the right idea. Okay. That's technically a tempo swing against him. He lost a card to me not losing anything because I was able to cast it back out the same turn. So that didn't hurt us in the slightest. Let's just see what he does. Smart move. He was gonna get Eganjoed if he blocked with that. Boo, 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 boo. We do have a board wipe right here too, up at 6 mana if we need it. But he's going to be using this Shigeki for its ability a lot. We want it to get in the graveyard. Or, better off, we want it exiled, really. But if he's taking his time ramping, we'll just start hitting him for 6 a turn. It's good by me. We do need a second black source, though. We are struggling with that. There's a ton of them in here. We just didn't get one. Let's cut him off before he can do anything else with that. Oh, beautiful. Double kicker, gains 6 life. Attack with everything. Potentially draw 3 cards. Reveal. 1 life, I'll take it. Oh, right, it only works once per turn. That's okay. If I come up with even 1 more damage, you just die. Is that really what you wanted? I don't even have any creatures in the graveyard to get back with this. Does he have any way of winning now? Guess not. Nah, I can't keep that. We'll keep this and put him back. We do need a black land very soon. That'll work. Soldiers, huh? We'll just end the turn real quick. Oh, I played the wrong land. That was terrible of me. Well, that's okay. I can still Aganjo away one of these guys. Boy, I could get a blowout play against them now because they put that Valiant Veteran in. Not on this turn. It will have to be next turn, but... this is what we're going to do. So when they attack in, you flash in the Werefox, take out the Valiant Veteran, makes all of their creatures get +1/+1 less. You block, and yeah. It's all gravy from there. Does he attack with more? We'll go with no blocks on that. Plus this, gain some more life back. Oh, I messed up big time. I should have besieged the mirror. I can go get a board wipe. I'll give him his Thalia back. Invasion of Fioria. Now we just have to survive until our next turn. Boom, boom, boom. Which we probably won't, but we'll try. Okay. All non-legendary creatures. Gain some life back, cast this creature out. Got a big butt on it and death touch. It's getting scary. Oh, he gave up. Get out of here. Get out of here. I can't believe he quit on that one. I love it. I can't think of a better 1, 2, 3 in this deck. Could wait till 4 on that if I wanted, but... Oh, it's his turn first. If I get a second black source, could play that on 3 instead and then that on 4. I won't reveal the black yet. I mean, now they know it, but... Alright, so we're going to go ahead and try to get some advantage immediately. By getting cards into our hand from that. Reveal. A land. Perfect. Puppy. Sorry, pup. You're a good boy. Well. Here comes the old wandering emperor. Oh, okay. Reveal. Yep, we will definitely take that. No reason not to play that out. Block his poison approach. Now he knows about that Vraska, so he's got to legit worry about it. I want him to lose 2 life, or lose 4 life and cards. So I'm going to drop that and that. Might as well just play it out.
All are cared for in Phyrexia's ranks. I see.
Just get rid of that.
Pest.
I want to get rid of the poison, guys.
In time, we always win.
That's probably true. But now I'm gonna win. Man, if I had gotten this earlier before that thing flipped. You gonna kill everything? Board wipe? That's what I thought. Boom, boom, boom. It's okay. He's going to attack with everything, and we'll get rid of 3 of them. And we lose. Good game. We'll just let them do it. Well, they finally beat us. Someone finally did. Alright guys, that's gonna do it. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Also, come check me out at twitch.com/Maleggio. I'm out. Have a good one.